Glad to have you with us from Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
History was made in Starkville, Mississippi. Did you know that Davis Wade Stadium for the Bulldogs of Mississippi State is the second oldest Division I-A campus football stadium, opened in 1914 as Scott Field? The cowbells are clanging every time you visit Starkville, Mississippi. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Volunteers headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All wideouts, no backs. Taylor wants to throw. Finds his man in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Second and 1, and they're going to make him line up to defend the pass. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Back to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Smashes through the tackle. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll go to the air. Safe completion on the screen. There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Handoff, Bothwell. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe maybe he got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Taylor wants to throw it. The screen, and watch out. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
The Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here comes the option. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Snags it, and he's open. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Sends it back in motion. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, they were trying to go RPO. The quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped on him.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Well, that's rarely a good sign. They use a timeout before the first play of the drive. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Reads it, fires complete. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. And the Vols will hustle to the line. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. On first down from their own 22. Now on the option. He'll toss it.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
The Vols have their whole playbook open going here on 2nd and inches. Rides to the back. Shows him the stiff arm. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
And the Volunteers with the 1st and 10. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show. Or, listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. From the gun, wants to pass. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the catch and he's free. Spin, still running. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
What a fantastic individual effort by the big fella there. That was a relatively short throw, but he shows you the athleticism and what he can do with the football once he has it in his hands. He looked like a running back out there, making guys miss. Really good vision, nice speed as well. The coaches are loving that.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Going with the counter play here. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback keep. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, that's their 2nd fumble on 2 possessions. My goodness, we want to come out and establish the run and get that part of the game going, but you didn't think you had to coach ball security. That's day 1. That's elementary school when you're learning how to cover the points of the football. They got to do a better job taking care of the football.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Takes the handoff. It's Bishop. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Now a timeout was called. Play clock was all the way down to 2. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Staley. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Staley. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Vols with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Goes to the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. The tag takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
What I like about this running back is he can do it different ways. He can hurt you running between the tackles. He's got great vision, but he's also got a lot of speed. And I love the fact that this offense can go option. They can trust the quarterback to make the right decision, pitch it out to him wide, and then you see the speed. There's so many different ways in the running game. This guy can hurt you, and you saw it right there on that long, explosive play.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw. Makes a catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. A booming punt, and it's headed toward the sideline. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Baker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion. Now 2nd and 2. Back to pass. He fires to the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Hits the crease. He is in. Touchdown Volunteers.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Powers through the defender. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Taylor wants to throw it. Looking left. They were trying to work the outside, and he played that perfectly and almost got the pick.
No, and those are those where you're just looking at your hands. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Dang it, I should have caught that. Nice play, break on the football. That could have been a house call. That could have been a game changer, but just couldn't secure the interception.
Gets it away. It's a laser and maybe no chance for a return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
The offense changing the play. Wants to fire on second down. Lets it fly. Leaping grab for a big gain. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Wants to throw it again. He's not afraid to go deep. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown ball!
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Clough Bothwell. At the 35, he's got room. Turning on the Jets. 20, past the 10, touchdown Bulldog! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And sometimes you live by the blitz, and sometimes you die by the blitz. And right there, great job blocking and understanding it was coming. And then somebody had to make a play in space, and he took it a long way.
You're right, David. It's always a risk by the defense. And if you don't have good gap integrity with the blitz, then the offense can pop one, and that's exactly what happened on that run. Everybody up front not getting flustered, just staying in their tracks, getting their blocks, giving their running back a lane. He uses that speed, and that's just not a touchdown, man. That is a long highlight reel TD.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He unleashes a long one. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Really good coverage by the DB there, and even a better job of locating the football and then knocking it away.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He might want another play. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Makes a deep grab. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found zero answers in how to get back in this football game.
That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to go right back downfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Bishop. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
The Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the 2nd half, expect this offense to keep dialing them.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. He's looking downfield to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it down the field. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this 1st half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Caught behind the line. It's Bishop. Oh, he's got some space. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Man, this quarterback is having a 1st half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
The Volunteers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to run, it's Bishop. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And how about this defense? Not getting frustrated. They've given up a bunch of yards. You're down in your scoring area, but nice job bowing your neck on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down, not getting frustrated. Good job focusing by this defense.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Mississippi State calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half.
Number 97, set to kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Taylor wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defenses. And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
And the Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Mississippi State going up-tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. The 30. Running inside the 20. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point splits the uprights. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Picks up the first down. At the 40, there he goes. Speeding down the left side. 10. To the house. Touchdown, Volunteers. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that.
Set to advance on the football.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up.
Kill. 886 bouncer. 886 bouncer.
Taylor wants to throw it. He's going to take off. Turning it on. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Evans. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Evans. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Hands it off on the counter. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Taylor wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that one would have been picked off if he could have stayed in bounds, and the quarterback will live to tell about it.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Bishop. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. Could not make his way to the corner.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
And the Vols getting set on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Finds his man. It's Staley. Turns it on at midfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
By the receiver. Gain of 31 on the play. And that's a first down for the offense.
The Vols have this offense rolling. The run inside. It's Gordon. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gordon. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, lead the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Taylor wants to throw it. Extending the play. He's going to run it. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Complete on the shuffle. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. The short hands, it's Staley. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Got a little space. Got 9 yards on the play. It leaves him with 3rd and a yard.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Here's a give to Hardy. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Here we go. Ready?
Looking to fire. Got his man. Touchdown ball. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he tacked on the extra point. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. That's caught. It's West. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Taylor wants to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. Running through contact. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders.
Red 214 close. Red 25.
Got a man, it's Black. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keeps it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
People are so excited about how this young freshman quarterback has responded today. This is his first career start, but you wouldn't know it. Leading his team out onto the field just now, talking to the offensive lineman, he is poised, in control, and showing great leadership here in his first start. And he's performed well on the field. Back to you.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. The Volunteers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He's got great speed. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better.